Ecco, allora ho trovato l'audio su questa camera e poi vediamo le altre. Anche questo c'è, adesso anche questo c'è. Ecco, audio anche qua e audio anche qua. Bene. Qui mi sa che ci sono dei commenti che non ci interessano. Allora, ciao Thomas. Bist du in den Ferien oder bist du zu Hause? So, ich schau. Okay. Jetzt funktioniert auch der Ton. Sehr schön. Was? Ah, das ist diese Kamera. Okay. Zurück, zurück. Okay, schade, war's schön. Hast du's genossen? Voilà. So. Okay. I think today's um, live will be mostly in English or in German. Ciao Lorenzo, tanto Lorenzo anche tu capisci l'inglese, né? Allora, oggi sarà un po' parecchio inglese anche perché penso che tanti italiani sono partiti per vacanze, così forse non sarà così tanta gente dall'Italia oggi. I can be wrong, but I think that today my Italian audience will not be so great because in Italy the Ferragosto is starting and that means that most people goes to the sea now. Mikro lauter kann ich nicht. Warum kann ich nicht? Nein, mehr als das kann ich nicht bieten. Bisschen näher ziehen kann ich's. Okay. Vielleicht so. Ja, okay. Ich hoffe, es ist ein bisschen besser jetzt. So that means that I will go more with English or German today. I have an interesting project for today. It's I promised that one week ago. A week ago, I worked a little bit with um, we talked a little bit about kits, and I made a barbecue shovel, or how it is called, and so two handles. And I showed my mezzaluna knife. So that's this one. These are the two blocks I want to use for the handles, and this is my mezzaluna knife. But after the handles of last week, I think that handles again won't be so interesting, and I will start with the mezzaluna um, cutting board, and it is it is 26 centimeters long, and it's 11 large. So what I want to do is just turning that a little bit around inside for the mezzaluna fitting inside. That's the idea, and that will be not so easy, turning here will mean that easily these fibers here will tear out, and that will be a question of a question I'll be with you in a moment, Thomas. That will be a question of approaching, how to approach the gouge, which gouge using, and how to approach with the gouge. That's the project of today. Now, Thomas is asking what the what about the big lazy Susan I made 3 or 4 weeks ago? And yeah, I have to admit that it's still there and not yet finished. I had a lot of other stuff to do. I had my meeting, and I had last week was very interesting. I'll tell you in a moment. And so it's not yet finished. And I have to admit also that I'm not really very happy about it. And I'm still thinking how to embellish it a little bit. I tried some Josonia colors, but still not very happy. So I still think about how to embellish it more. So Thomas, you have to wait. I'll have an idea, and then I will finish it and show it to you. I made a nice vase this week. Oh, I'll show you that. I give me just a moment to pick it up in my showroom, in my exhibition. Here I am. I'll change I'll change camera to show it. This is the vase I'm talking about, and it is made out of sycamore platane, and you can see here very well it was a little bit a strange piece. So here it's completely open. It's not very thin turned because it was important to me to maintain this part. If it would be thinner, I would lose all this part and have only a little bit a strange rim, and that was not what I wanted. I really wanted this. Uh, oh, oh, oh. So, I'll show you that. Let me change the light a little bit. Okay, so now it's better, I think. It's sycamore colored with a black part on the upper side, and I'm quite happy with this piece. Okay, and before starting, let's have a look to another piece. Today is not my best day, I think. Okay, thanks, Thomas. Today is not my best day, I think. I destroyed several things this morning, and didn't really realize something. And this is one of the pieces I made fly. This is uh, um, a trifurcation of olive tree. Perhaps you can see the better on this camera here. Yep. Oh. Okay. So this piece of wood is really fantastic. It's end grain here, and the tenon I made was probably a little bit too short, and I had this bark inclusion here, and so the tenon broke away and the piece flew a little bit, not so much, but a little bit. Oh, now I forgot to put on also Facebook for the live. Let me do that, and I have to okay. Now I'm here also with for my friends on Facebook. Oh, okay. So this is the piece of olive wood I made fly this morning. Ciao Stefano. Yeah. You can see here the tenon has a bark inclusion here, and so it didn't um, perfectly stay on the um, jack, and so it flew away. Yeah. Um, Let me show you also on Facebook my vase, so I can show you not only the destroyed stuff but also the stuff that worked well. This is a huge sycamore vase, colored. Ciao Pasquale. And it's hollowed completely, but quite thick. Yeah, I love it. I love also this black part here, contrast. So, but now let's start with today's project. Allora, I'll tell also. Oh, hi Nicholas. Are you still in holidays? So that means that it's evening. Ciao Claudio. Haha, ecco, you're still in Bangkok. So it's evening or already a little bit night, yeah? Vedran, ciao. Ok. Chuck key. Chuck key. Allora, spiego ancora un attimino cosa è il progetto di oggi. Il progetto di oggi è allora, prima di tutto, se poi c'è tempo, ma se continuo a chiacchierare così non ci sarà, il progetto di oggi è un tagliere che non è esattamente un tagliere, ma un appoggio. Yes, it's evening. Ok, Claudio. Ciao Gilberto. Ciao Werner. Il progetto di oggi è un tagliere che sarà per la mezzaluna, perciò un po' tondeggiante all'interno. La difficoltà di questo progetto è che normalmente qui quando esci, perché non è rotondo, è rettangolare, e tornisco solo una parte qua, qui ci sarà aria e qui tende a strappare, e il trucco o la difficoltà sarà non rovinare troppo i bordi. Ok. Allora, vediamo un po' di forse zoomare ancora un attimino, così poi non sono sicuro e non lo vedo molto bene se è a fuoco. Ok, adesso è meglio. Sì. Poi qui vado un po' in qua. Ah sì, va bene così. Dai. Okay, so the first step of this little project here is to straighten the bottom, and this will be just straight because that's where that has to be flat, and because with the mezzaluna we are working on the whole surface here, so it shouldn't it has to be perfectly flat. Yes. Okay, what do I use for that? I will use a bowl gouge, and I will use a small bowl gouge. I will probably be more comfortable with a small one. Just have to find one. Where are all my bowl gouges? And let me show what I will use. I will use this ball gouge here with a fingernail sharpening. Hi Marcel. Huh, good morning. I have here Nicholas from Bangkok. He is or he has already evening or more night. Then I have all my European friends that have noon past, and Marcel from the United States says good morning. So very nice. Okay. The interesting part of this will be when we exit the this piece of wood and then it enters. Oh, Marcel, it will be a little bit similar to what we saw last Monday on woodturning 360. So I had this project before. I promised last Saturday to work on that, so it was interesting to see what Eric did during the live last Monday. So a similar project, only that I won't do the waves. And so okay, let's start with this. We have to find the good speed for that, because the higher the speed is, the easier I can work. But yeah, because less I will feel less all these gaps. So this is that's great, because here it is a little bit warm. It is warm here, and this piece now makes a little bit of wind, so it refreshes me a little bit. Okay, probably after I will switch a little bit the head, but just let me a little bit too high with the tool rest. Okay, let's just straighten that. Oh, and the wood, the piece of wood is I think it's called hornbeam. Could that be right? Okay. Here we can see a little bit. I'll try to show you that with other camera. This one. It's not so much, but a little bit. You can see that the fibers are a little bit scratched out. Okay. Hornbeam is a exactly if the name is right. Hornbeam. Hagenbuche, Weißbuche. Aber das hier ist Hopfenbuche. Hopfenbuche ist das. Also wenn Thomas, kannst du mal nachschauen, wie Hopfenbuche in Englisch heißt? It's very, very short fibered and compact wood, and that makes it easier. It gives me a smoother cut, makes it easier to turn, and I have to turn it until this part is away. I can also start here and then but I'm quite sure that no, it isn't. Oh yeah, it is. You can see here the finish on this angle here is better with this cut, and it will be even better with a shearing cut. I have to change the place of this handle here so you can show what I do. You can see what I do, I mean. Okay. Hopfenbuche, genau. Hop Beach. Okay, Hop Beach. Very nice. Thank you very much. Okay. The idea. Oh no, was bad. Okay, so I'll just change position of the banjo. Che fastidio, ok, no? Ok, questo è proprio una rottura. Okay. It's a little bit annoying, but I have to deal with that. Go a little bit higher with the tool rest. Ciao Alberto. Ok. Però mi dà fastidio, non lo so, ma... Ok. Let me do it like this, so this handle is not in my way. Okay, so thickness is a shear cut, and I have to check if my bottom is perfectly straight now. To check that, okay, that's close to perfect. That's close to perfect. So I will create more tiles here. 55 mils. Uh, 55. Okay, a little bit more like this. Great. Ok, Fabrizio, Uwe, Nicola, Bruno, buongiorno a tutti. Pietro, qui abbiamo Franz, Matteo e Roberto e Alberto. Ecco, buongiorno a tutti. Immaginavo che oggi ci fosse fossero pochi visitatori italiani, allora la lingua di oggi principalmente sarà inglese. Okay, now I told you that I will create more ties, and you can see I do that with the gouge. I'm really not yeah, I'll come back soon. I don't like this mortises and also tenons created with a scraper or whatever, so I really prefer, and here I have my I really prefer doing that with the gouge. Okay. Voila, that's done, and now I have to sand that, and I will do that with my power sander. Oh, I'm a little bit bad prepared today. My power sander is not here. And, Fragen gestellt. Ich habe ihn gefragt, wie Hopfenbuche in Englisch heißt, und er hat das für mich rausgesucht und ich danke ihm für das. Ciao Heinz, hi Rian, nice to have you here. So this is a strange project. And I will sand that later better so we don't lose time with sanding. It was just 120. I can do that at the end with a random sander. Okay. And I tell you what I am doing. This will be a cutting board for a mezzaluna herb cutter. This is the herb cutter. I have also two pieces of olive wood for the handles, and what I'm interested in now is the cutting board. It will be turned slightly around on the inside, and that's all. But it is not so easy because you cut always here out of the wood, and the risk of breaking away this rim here is high, and we are looking for the best cut to avoid problems with this rim. And now I will change again to the this is the head cam. Oh, perfect. And yeah, as I told before, and I will do that also in Italian, è fantastico lavorare con questo pezzo oggi perché fa un po' di vento, no? E fa caldo oggi, allora sento un po' meno il caldo. Qui sappiamo che I promised to say that also in English, so let us do that. What I said is that it's great to work with this piece today because it makes a lot of wind, and that gives me a little bit of freshness. I will swivel the head a little bit now because I'm very uncomfortable. That means that I have to bring the camera a little bit more in this direction, and also the other camera works well. Okay, perfect. Okay, perché? Why did I swivel the head? What we have to do is we have to cut here, but with a shear cut, because if I cut like this, I have a 45-degree cut on the and it will break out here on the rim for sure. If I cut like this, rubbing the bevel or surfing the bevel, in this direction, it will shear away these fibers here and not cut them, and so the risk that they could break out is much less, much less. Just here I can work also in this direction. Until this surface here is clean. It is not yet. You can see here a little bit it is breaking out, but that's because I show you that with this camera here. You can see that here. Oh, one camera died. Let me try that. Okay. You can see here that I have a little branch part here. It's not really a branch, but it goes from here to here, so it is close to impossible to not break out here a little bit at least. I don't need shoes, not yet. Maurizio, io sono a Lugano praticamente e sono a 250 metri e da noi fa caldo. Dove sei tu che è solo 15 gradi da voi? Yeah, Marcel, my shoes. I know that the safety the safety rules don't really allow being barefoot in the shop, but it is hot. It is hot outside, and I feel very well barefoot. Really, I'm fine like this, and for this job here, the worst thing that could ever happen to me is that my gouge fall down and I have to choose between re-sharpen my gouge or put my foot under the gouge, under the falling gouge. So no, I would choose to resharpen the gouge. Maurizio, sì, è vero, ti ho appena preparato un pacco, perciò dovevo sapere dove sei, però 600 metri e così freddo? No, da noi anche a 1000 metri oggi farà 22, 23, 24 gradi, mi sa. E Maurizio, tra l'altro, il tuo pacco parte martedì. Non sono riuscito fino adesso, pensavo di portarlo io, ma incontro il mio amico che me lo porta poi in posta in Italia martedì. Questo vale tra l'altro anche per Luciano, non so se ci sei, anche il tuo pacco parte martedì. Bene, yes, Thomas, we know someone else without shoes, we do. And Thanks, Marcel. I'm happy about that. I know that, especially in the US, the safety rules are a little bit more um, uh, strong than here. Okay, let's go ahead with this cutting board for my mezzaluna cutter. Difficulty on this piece obviously is the fact that here in this zone, oh, you can't see that, sorry, so sorry. The difficulty on this piece obviously is the fact that I don't see where the wood starts here, and the idea is always to rub the bevel, and so that means that here I have no bevel substaining, and that means that I have to do a virtual bevel rubbing. Here I can rub the bevel, and that makes everything much easier. I can also work in this direction a little bit, also if it's not really absolutely correct. And I can't really see very well the shape I do. Here I still have a little bit of the rough wood, so I have to go a little bit deeper. Here you can now see probably with this camera better the branch I told you before. So it is breaking out a little bit here, but that's not so bad. Okay, I have to go a little bit deeper here. Just a little bit more, and then I'm fine. Still here I have this little breakout here, but the rest is great, and now I can follow that again a little bit. I'd like to show you that with another camera, with this one, so you can see where I have the handle. So you can see where my handle is. So this is a shear cut. I have the handle very low, and the bevel here is kind of rubbing, and this should avoid the breaking out of my rim. It does break out a little bit, but not too much, but it's also because the piece is a little bit irregular. I'll try to go in the other direction. Also, if I would say no, don't in cross grain you have to turn from the rim to the bottom, but ecco, c'è anche Luciano. Ciao, ecco, appunto, non so se l'hai sentito prima, il tuo pacco va in posta martedì, da noi, ma penso anche da voi, lunedì è festa, il 15 e martedì il mio amico che mi porta i pacchi in Italia torna ancora qua. Ciao, ciao Piera. Ok, e poi there is one more difficulty. I have here full wood and I have to give a certain pressure to cut, and then here I have much less wood, and when I give the same pressure I cut more here than I do here where the wood is full, and that makes it a little it's one more difficulty in this piece. Okay, now it's still a little bit too much wood here. Here the curve here is wood, or no, it is not good. Give me just a little bit. Qui Massimo, Corrado, Matteo, buongiorno, ciao Pier, ecco sì, ciao Thomas, Peter, Mathieu, Antonio, buongiorno a tutti. A little bit more here again, the rest is now here is really good. It's really not really a shear cut I'm doing, it's something between shear scrape and shear cut. I tried to do a shear cut, but it is not really easy to do that. This is shear cut. here straight. Maurizio no, lo spagnolo no, so fare un commento forse su un post su Facebook in spagnolo, tipo posso dire oh che lindo, però basta, è finita lì, però so anche il francese. Ok, this one I think it's no, you can see here on the rim if your curve is good. It's more difficult to see here than here, so I have to eliminate a little bit more material here, because you can see it makes like this and then it makes a little curve in the wrong direction. So will be more. Diciamo che Maurizio, il mio francese è molto scolastico, lo saprei anche bene, ma lo uso troppo poco. Hi, Dung, how are you? I'm always happy to see your posts on Facebook, that's always great. Ok, e in realtà questo pezzo qua è già finito. Carteggiare si fa a mano, nel senso con la macchinetta, perciò facciamo e io metto sotto, allora, chi mi segue spesso sa che uso volentieri questa macchinetta che è un avvitatore ad angolo, non con la batteria ma elettrico. Non sono facilissimi da trovare. Qui per l'interno ci metto una spugnetta, lo faccio poi vedere anche a voi, metto una spugnetta così non faccio le faccette. Questo, ok, this is a power sander, not with the battery but really with electric power, and it is angle drill. The maximum RPM are 1400 and that's perfect, and for this job here I put on also a second, I don't know how it's called, but that let me create less faces on this piece, and I will block the piece on the lathe, and I can also turn back and we can use again the head camera. So, okay. Any question about this job here? per i miei amici italiani che vogliono sapere che legno è, questo è carpino nero. Okay, now that was 120. I do also 180, but for this cutting board that is enough. No need to go to 400 or whatever. Okay, then all the rest here, this rim here and all the other parts, I will send them later. So my idea is that you can see here the shape of the cutting board, and this is the mezzaluna cutter. So this is not really straight but a little bit concave, and I can do the cutting of my herbs very well here inside. You know perhaps that my wife is a spice and tea uh, owns a spice and tea business and also herbs, and we have also a little Mediterranean garden, and that means that we have a lot of herbs there, a lot of oregano and basil. We have romarin, thyme, several types of thyme. Then we have several types of mint. Yeah, so that's really a thing we need at home. Oh, hi, Xilino. I don't understand what you wrote. Yeah, what is yeah, it's 3, it's 20 to 3. I won't start with the handles of the mezzaluna cutter, but I will tell you my plans for next week. I do that because I won't be here next Saturday, but I won't be able to do a live next Saturday because I will be in Austria in a wood turning meeting, and I won't probably have Wi-Fi, so I can't do a live from there. I will for sure take pictures, probably also a video or two, and show you that the week after. The week after is, what is the week after? I will be here, but I will have something I don't remember. 27. Oh yeah. I won't be here in my shop, but in another place I will have wireless, and at least on Facebook I will do a live from there. The place where I will be is the Pentathlon del Boscaiolo, so that means the woodworkers know the three feller pentathlon. Well, and that's always a great moment of the year, a lot of fun, and what a lot of chainsaw noise, and uh, yeah, just good fun. And it's also a good place for me to look out for participants of my wood turning courses. So that is one of the main reasons that I go there, and the second reason is that it's always good fun. Now let me change a little bit the direction of this camera here. Okay, so because I will stop to turn for today and tell you one thing from this week, and then yeah, perhaps show you again what I made fly this morning. Ciao Rodolfo, hi Stefan, Leandro. This week I had here a film crew, 3 days, and they filmed me and some of my students. They came from San Francisco, and it will be part of a film for a promotion for Ticino, so for the Italian part of Switzerland. Yeah, it was also really good fun and very nice, very nice people, and we had 3 good days together, and I'm looking forward also to receive some extract of this film that I can use on my homepage, on my social media, and yeah, uh, we had a lot of fun this week. So next week, next weekend I will go to Epps. Yeah, how is that, Thomas? Are you still here? Are you close to Epps? Epps is in Austria. and there will be wood days. It's not only wood turning, but there will be a nice part of wood turning, but also other wood interested. Like, I don't know exactly. I've never been there, but it seems to be a great place. So will we meet next Saturday? Oh, that would be nice. Tell me if you need some spices. um, yeah, I'll be in Epps with also my friend Paul. Tell again. Okay. Nächstes Wochenende sind die Holztage in Epps. Ich weiß nicht, wie nah das von dir ist, genau. Aber ich glaube, das ist nicht so weit. Ich habe überhaupt noch keinen Flyer und nichts gesehen. Frag vielleicht mal Paul. Wir werden beide dort sein. Ich glaube, auch Neureiter wird einen Stand haben. Wir werden mit ihnen zusammen sein. Und wenn das nicht zu weit ist für dich, ja, komm vorbei, schau rein. Es würde mich freuen, dich zu treffen. Und wenn du kommst, sag mir Bescheid, wenn du noch Gewürze brauchst. Okay. So yes, that was last week with the film crew. Next weekend with this meeting in Epps, and then the week after with the wood tree fellers pentathlon. I'll be quite busy in the next few days or weeks, but all I'll do will be also good fun, I'm sure. So for today, I think I will let you go in your weekend. Nicholas has to go to bed. And yeah, nothing. Let us enjoy our weekend, and to all my Italian friends, per tutti i miei amici italiani, vi auguro un bellissimo Ferragosto, e per la maggior parte di voi dopo ci sono anche le vacanze, perciò buone vacanze, buon Ferragosto, salutate il mare, mangiate qualche pesce anche per me, e sì, godetevi questo periodo. And yeah. Ciao Emiliano, saludos. Sorry, it's already finished, so you arrive a little bit late. Bene, buongiorno, buon weekend, have a nice weekend, and enjoy the summer. We won't meet next weekend because I'll not be here, and I will not be able to have Wi-Fi probably, so no live next weekend, but we will meet again, at least on Facebook, the weekend after. See you, bye bye. Bene. Ah, fai benissimo Maurizio di ricordarmelo. Ok, adesso appunto, come ho detto, i prossimi 2 weekend non ci sarò in laboratorio, perciò non potrò fare questo, però tu continua a rompere, così mi ricorderò. Anzi, faccio una nota adesso, me lo scrivo, però questo non vuol dire niente, eh. Ho venduto un tornio. Ho venduto un tornio 10 giorni fa, è arrivato ieri, volevo chiamare il cliente, non trovo più il foglio e non so che si chiama Oliver e basta. Sì, scusa Pier, non sono riuscito fino oggi, ma mi sono veramente promesso di occuparmene domani. Sì, assolutamente, certo. Ho portato anche la traduzione tedesca a casa, così ho l'inglese, il tedesco e posso fare un po' di confronto per arrivare alla soluzione migliore in italiano, certo. Allora, filettatura M33. Sì, bene. Altro? No, avete fatto bene, sia Maurizio a dirmi la cosa della filettatura, perché l'avrei veramente dimenticato, sia Pierre non l'avrei dimenticato, ma hai fatto bene lo stesso, perché avrei anche potuto dimenticarmene. Genau, das ist's. Das ist's. Und ich werde dort sein und ein paar Vorführungen machen, da sein für Fragen und auch Paul wird da sein in Apps und ich bin ganz sicher, das wird ganz toll. Nächstes Wochenende ist das. Nächstes Wochenende. Ok, ma adesso lo dico anche in italiano, dai, abbiamo ancora un attimo di tempo. Quello che ha scritto prima, oh, 6 Stunden für dich. Okay, das ist viel. Aha. Apps ci sarà il prossimo fine settimana il simposio del legno sarà una cosa veramente molto molto interessante, molto ricco, una cosa molto ricca e ci sarò anch'io con un tornio e farò un po' di dimostrazioni. Ci sarà mio amico Paul, anche lui a fare dimostrazioni, e penso che ci sarà anche il amico Mario, anche lui a fare dimostrazione. È un tornitore molto molto interessante. Auch der Dackel eines Drechslers kann interessant sein. Okay. Deckel eines Drechslers. Okay, das war's für heute. Io vi saluto, vi auguro un buon tutto e ci vediamo presto. Quando tornate dalle vacanze ci ritroviamo. Dai. Ja, sonst weiß ich nicht. Vielleicht weiß Paul noch wen. Ciao ragazzi. Bye bye everybody. Tschüss Freunde. Bis bald.